Baseball fans, welcome to the 2018 The Show. Today is our first game of a 3-game set at Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the San Antonio Missions. Well, today we are getting ready to have a good day, and most likely, guys, we are going to have the best day ever. So yeah, guys, we hope that y'all enjoy the game, and most likely we are going to have a good day today. Alright, so we are getting ready to have fun. Blue River Stadium, Northwest Arkansas. 1 o'clock game and clear skies. Alrighty, let's get out your scorecards and we'll present today's starting lineups. First for the visiting San Antonio Missions. Roberto Ruiz will be the first one batting for San Antonio. He'll be in second. Batting second is the third baseman, Robert Rodriguez. Batting third is the left fielder for Bobby Pierre. Batting fourth is the right fielder, Edgar Armas. Batting fifth in first base is Bo Duvall. Duvall at first. Batting sixth is the designated hitter, Alan Cordoba. Cordoba, the DH. Batting seventh is the center fielder, Art Suit. Suit at center. Batting eighth is the catcher, Ronald Clemente. Clemente, catching. Batting ninth is the shortstop, Enrique Herrera. Herrera at short. Luis Rodriguez Pierre will be your first lead on three. Amos Duvall and Cordoba will be your middle three. Suit, Clemente, and Herrera round out the batting order for San Antonio. And on the mound, Manuel Avalos. Avalos, today's Missions pitcher. And now here is the starting lineup for the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Batting first in center field, Andres Benitez. Benitez at center. Batting second for Northwest Arkansas, third baseman Henry Tejeda. Tejeda at third. Batting third is the catcher, Graham Lopez. Lopez in the catching position, having the catcher duties. Batting fourth is the left fielder, Charlie McGregor. McGregor at left. Tommy Gonzalez will bat fifth for Northwest Arkansas. Gonzalez at first. Batting sixth is the second baseman, Joe Robbins. Robbins at second. Batting seventh is the shortstop, Morris Nobles. Nobles at short. Ronnie Nelson will be right field. Nelson at right. And rounding out the batting order for Northwest Arkansas is Terrence Gore. Gore, the DH. Benitez, Tejeda, Lopez will be your first lead on three. McGregor, Gonzalez, and Robbins will be your middle three. Nobles and Nelson and Gore will round out the batting order for Northwest Arkansas. And on the mound for the Naturals, Ronald Perez. Perez, tonight's Naturals pitcher, and there's your starting lineups.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Manuel Aviles, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Striding into the box, Andres Benitez. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Henry Tejada.
In now, Henry Tejada. Snap throw from the catcher. Into the corner and slicing foul. Tejada has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Into the box now, Graham Lopez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Belted high in the air out to left. Poirier going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Charlie McGregor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
A ball and 2 strikes. Benitez stands at second with 2 gone. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Ronald Perez, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful, but one of the keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter. That means pitchers need to come in at different speeds to really fool hitters. We'll see how he does with that here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Benitez moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Digging in the switch hitter, Robert Rodriguez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Into the box now, Bobby Poirier. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benitez on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Throw back to first. On to first, a double play. Second inning coming up here at Blue River with no score.
Them cheaters.
So striding in, Tommy Gonzalez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Rodriguez is over, and he puts it away for the first down.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
So coming to the plate, Joe Robbins. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there, but he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Rodney Nelson pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Suter has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 dribbled up the line. Gonna be a tough play. The throw to the plate, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. So striding forward now, Andres Benitez. He singled his last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. The high fastball is in there. Gore leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. It's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Poirier moves over, No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Naturals lead it 2-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Edgar Armas. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Benitez is going to get there. 1 out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Benitez is there. 2 gone.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Alan Córdoba.
Striding forward now is the DH, Alan Córdoba, to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Benitez is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Striding in once again, Henry Tejada. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Skied into straightaway right. Armas is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Graham Lopez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Drilled on the ground to short. Herrera right there. And that's the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 25, Charlie.
Ready for another chance. Charlie McGregor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Suter is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Leading off the inning, Art Suter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Center fielder, Art Suter.
Now here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Nelson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Ronald Clemente. And he puts it on the ground to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle end. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box, Enrique Herrera. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for one. On to first. And for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play. And with this one, the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Gonzalez. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and you can see he was looking for a fastball all the way, and he jumps all over it, pulling it hard. And the second he dropped the bat, he was looking to stretch this thing as far as he could. Mission accomplished as he stands on third.
In now, Joe Robbins. No balls and a strike to count. Gonzalez, the runner at third with no outs. Hit in the air down the right field line. Armas is in pursuit, and he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Now to the plate, Morris Nobles. Base is empty and one away following the sac fly. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Coming to the plate now, Rodney Nelson earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. 0-1 the count. And a fastball just a bit up. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled to first. Duval takes it in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Ruiz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Roberto Ruiz.
Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Stepping in now, Robert Rodriguez as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Into the box now, Bobby Poirier towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
First offering on its way. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. The Naturals lead it 3-1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Terrence Gore. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Terrence Gore.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Suter comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andres.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Andres Benitez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit to first. To his right, Duvall. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third base.
Digging in once again, Henry Tejada. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that's dead center for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Ruiz is there, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 3-1. Leading off the inning, Bo Duvall, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Alan Cordoba hits next. High and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
YRS Service.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Art Suter. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
In now, Ronald Clemente, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Standing in now, Enrique Herrera. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto.
Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Ruiz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
In now, Robert Rodriguez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
Into the box, Bobby Poirier. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And that'll place the run from second base, and the lead is 3 now at 6-3.
Hey, Nero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Stepping in now, Edgar Armas, and he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. San Antonio's out in front, 6-3. Digging in to try it again, Graham Lopez, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Graham Lopez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called strike over the outside corner. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
The left fielder, number 25.
Riding in once again, Charlie McGregor. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Tommy Gonzalez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll be off the right field wall. Lopez rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they now trail by only 2.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2. When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 7.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
The right fielder, number 15, Rodney.
Ready for another chance? Rodney Nelson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Skied into very shallow right. Armas coming in. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Terrence Gore. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Suter is over. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Missions lead it 6-5. Digging in and looking for more, Bo Duvall.
Third baseman, Bo Duvall.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one.
Number 14, Mark Parsons.
Alan Cordova will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard to short. That gets through and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 change up the way he was, that was pretty special.
In now, Hart Suter. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Nelson looking up. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they open up a 4-run lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Standing in now, Ronald Clemente. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Into the box, Enrique Herrera, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Stepping in now, Roberto Ruiz, as he lines it out to center. Benitez is right there, one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Robert Rodriguez.
Digging in once again, Robert Rodriguez, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Bare-handed for one. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th, and they've doubled things up now at 10-5. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andres Benitez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Armas is there. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Henry Tejada.
Ready for another shot now, Henry Tejada. First pitch on its way. There's a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Poirier. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher, number 3.
Coming to the plate now, Graham Lopez. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Charlie McGregor is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Poirier going back on it at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has the play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
1-0 the count. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a line drive, but foul. McGregor at third with 2 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And this is fouled at the plate. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. Get up and stretch.
San Antonio's out in front, 10-6. Ready once again, Bobby Poirier. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Bobby Poirier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McGregor is after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Into the box now, Edgar Armas.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
High in the air out to center field. Benitez waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base. Alan Cordoba hits next. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Don't touch that dial or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Leading off the inning, Joe Robbins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Armas moves over. He's got it one away. Into the box now, Morris Nobles, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Too high, 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Lifted down the line in left. Poirier coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. Now to the plate, Rodney Nelson. Two away here in the eighth, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Sinking line drive out to right center, and that is in there for a two-out base knock. Next will be the designated hitter, Terrence Gore. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Nelson is off at first with two away. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Hot shot to third. He's got it. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping up now, Art Suter. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the eighth.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zipped right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
In now, Ronald Clemente. He swings and grounds it to short. A jumping catch at second for one. On to first, and would you believe it? The 5th double play they've hit into so far. Wow, 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Enrique Herrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Into the box, Roberto Ruiz. Tapper up the line. But it's foul, strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to left. McGregor is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. The Missions lead it 10-6. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Henry Tejada, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, when you're out there trying to wrap up a CG, a complete game, You definitely don't want to start the leadoff guy with 3 straight balls.
Duvall onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Graham Lopez. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Charlie McGregor. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. A ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up. Hard hit at third. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
10-6, the final score in this game. The Missions wrap out 19 hits. Manuel Avilas takes home the win. Ronald Perez was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
And so the San Antonio Missions pulled off the victory against the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Well, we have 2 more games before our road trip back home, and in the road trip we are getting ready to face the visiting Midland Rockhounds for a 4-game set. Then it'll be a 4-game set with Corpus Christi, and most likely doing pretty good. Well, the final score is the Northwest Arkansas Naturals 6 and the San Antonio Missions 10. Well, game number 2 will be later today sometime, and then we'll round out the series tomorrow. Well, this will just about do it for baseball right now. We'll have Game 2 coming up later this evening. So anyway, we hope to see y'all at the ballpark for the second game of this 3-game set at Northwest Arkansas Naturals. So long, everybody.